So I'm going live. That means we're preparing our consciousness for tonight's topic, yeah? Which is about those demons. What are those? Fallen angelics, and some other dark things in there, okay? So you came to the real deal. You want to learn about spirits, huh? You want to know what is those, you would say, evil beings, good beings? Are you for the angels? Yeah, the guardians? Or are you for the fallen angels? Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you for being here. I know we're going live with all our family. Shiwakaya. I want to make sure I get with my family. Hey, Koya. Let me get my glasses, Holy One. We're preparing for liftoff. Stella, Olympus. Oh, thank you so much. That makes me feel great. Awesome. Thank you for being here. We got Robert Lavarne, Lotus Gate 369. Hey family, what's up, Robert? Good to have all of you as we talk about this aquachia. We got Quantum Living the Lifestyle, Roma Sumkutu. Sorry. Hello family, look at that, positive vibes. Everlasting, yeah. We're like in celebration, man. And you know, we're going to talk about this in a fair manner. We're not going to be bashing dark beings, but you know, we're just going to say, hey, what's up, homies? Did you know there's a better way? You want to evolve, not fall. Maybe you're not aware of falling consciousness and what that entails. What is a demon? Okay, a fallen angelic. All right, of course. Those angels, this spiritual warfare, spiritual war. Hey, homie, don't be an enemy, be a vato, a friend. Yeah, you feel this vibe, man. We're rising. And you know what? I'm happy and smiling as some of you are going to be negative. You're going to say this guy, this is truly spiritual immaturity. Oh, this guy's just high. So you just dismiss the information. You just dismiss the spirit, that consciousness that you don't see obviously, but we don't judge like some of you angels, no, fallen angels. That's the dark path. They call it the path of chaos, which leads holy ones down into that phantom. Oh, you like falling because, Holy One, you're dark, serving darkness, but just realize you're in a de-evolution. Like it's pulling you into that black hole, subtime space distortion. Some people call hell. The guardians, all guardians are all the dimensions of reality above us who are following the law of one. While you can see on Earth, we're not. We're like in some extraterrestrial alien you take over? Oh, I don't see it. Where are they? Hello. Beings of guardians are also ETs, but these are positive law of one. Hello, this is Thavian. I'm part of this Guardian Alliance. And you know what? So are some of you, Vato Locos. You're here, yes? Kochiaka. Well, it's because you were supposed to be. Yeah, baby. This is calling. It is what you call an indigo child, holy ones. We are the guardians in the flesh. In the flesh, these alien beings, that's us. We come in, the Lyrans, other races, Syrians. We are here. Guardian races here. We incarnate with you. We're called indigo children. The Blu-ray, some would say. It's the blue. It's actually not the Blu-ray because this is the, well, you can say you're Blu-ray, honey, but aim higher. Yeah, because while you don't have it completely opened, if you're here as an indigo child, yes you are, well, you can't remember. You open it, you see. It is undeniable. Not faith, not hope, but akachiwa. You experience it physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You feel it. Or you don't. If you're in the don't department, you don't feel these beings, these angels, these demons, guardians, whatever, ETs, good or bad. Hello. Not everyone realizes that. You see, they don't believe, even though there's so much evidence. Tell me some evidence, Fabian. You see these beings as deities in your world. You worship these demons, not gods. You are worshiping extraterrestrial demons. Aim for the Christos. Go for the light. Dismiss those old kikwachia. You know what those daemon races are? All those extraterrestrial dark alien beings. You give yourself too much credit. You think you're the ones who created this Lucifer or Satan. Hello, honey. That's beyond your kuchia. Because truly in this world, walking in the 3D, you don't know what is Satan. You don't know what is Lucifer. Okay? Do you know? Should I say then, do you know what is God? Do you know what is light anymore? Well, surely some do. Hello, Makachia. Omatsu. So we're not here to judge dark beings if you're dark. We're here as guardians offering, telling, that's why I say offer instead of tell. Offering. Hello, not a dogma, not a you must do this and A and B and C and D or else. Yeah. This is the darkness you see in those holy books. No. So understand your light. You are representing light. Ask yourself this question. Are you judging people every few moments? Mokochiva, you are feeding. This is a fallen being, which is literally an extraterrestrial in the phantom, a reverse matrix, a finite matrix, where you must akachiwa to be vampire. These beings, these demons, these fallen angels must exist. They are afraid, man. They have this fear themselves. These beings are full of this fear, man. Full of this hatred. This is the demons in your mentality in this world. You narcissist. You psychopaths. You know what unclean spirits you follow? That you worship. I am worshiping you, God. No reptilian, snake, a lizard god. What is this? Not in the human's best interest. That's what that is. So that's what the guardians represent. The human's interests. You follow those systems. Those are not in your interest. Those masters and lords and gods are vampires, dude. They are taking you into their shadow. This is your mentality in this 3D world, honey. Matrix, hello, Neo. Morpheus was trying to tell Neo, who is trying to tell you, Makaya, Awachia, awaken, spiritually awaken amongst the demons and the Chikuma, fallen ones. You don't even recognize what is God. It's scary. And another thing that's scary is what's coming up here. It's a child holiday of the world now. This Kwachi, Day of the Demons and the Fallen Ones. Who are they? We tell you what this is in this way. You are Christ star. Know that you are Christ star, man. We, you, us, guardians, star seeds, holy ones, we are the guard together. You're not alone. Become aware of these guardian alliance. You know, represented also came in here and spoke about it. She's called the speaker here on earth in this world is Ashiana. Asha Ashana. You could also find her by Ashiana Dean. Okay, so this is the guardians. We are the guardians. Some of you are the guardians. Awakening. Remembering this spiritual warfare. Not from that book's perspective, but some perspective, you realize a truth. Realize a true, what is good or God or divine. Who is working towards an expansion, not a fall. Not that path of chaos, but a path of order. Are you part of the path of order? It's an easy question for you, holy ones. Are you following light? Are you shining light against darkness? Whether you like it or not, you are in a spiritual war. Be oblivious to it? Okay, go ahead. Then it's going to railroad you, vampire you. You are feeding that creature, that demon, that fallen angel. You like following fallen angels? Well down then, creatures. Because you are feeding these shadow. You are feeding it with your will. Take me, Master. Take me, Lord. I am yours. Understand? A vampire? Understand shadow? Understand something trying to consume you in worship? Akoye, awaken, holy ones, because you are light. You are part of this guard. We are here to guard against that wickedness you found in that Sodom and Gomorrah. What you are? You worshiping this god, Thoth? Who is Thoth? That Egyptian dark one. You want to follow Thoth? What is this conspiracy? Oh no, I love you. Calm down, Holy One. Calm down, darkness. Calm. Calm. You, Holy One, light of light, have power over darkness. Because you are with this law. You are all one, man. It is the law, the universal law of one. Love, unconditional love is thy God, the ultimate God. What is that? It is a consciousness. Not of a human form, not of a male or a female. It is a all, omni. Not polarized, omnipolar. That means all are one. But you want to deny God. You want to say it is, control, chiwaka. I can't even say some of these hashtags, keywords, cause that AI Lord is here. It's called censorship, so you have to be quiet. You understand this energy, man. Realize this, Ochiwa. It's a speakable. The light is shining, holy ones. Welcome to Christos Avatar Live, vatos. Only on my live. Kochiwa. Oh, that's so beautiful, man. It can weep in those tears, did he, Holy One, man. Kochiwa, you know those indigo guardians who came in those Christ times. You know they were there. We were witness. We saw the Lord. We called him the Lord at that time. Master, it was a master for sure, that indigo child. Understand that 12th dimensional consciousness, that Christ consciousness that you are part of. You're not separate. God is not outside yourself, honey. You are God. You are all one. Remember this universal law? All. Not some. not a chosen, not a certain people, not a God's chosen people. What? No, all. In all of those languages that were spoken in all of these days, past, present, and future, will always understand what is God. What is a universal God, a cosmic consciousness? No, even beyond that, the universal galactic and the planet and the human, or Choa. What are you really? Is that your identity? Don't you have a higher identity? Can't you understand that higher part of yourself? We call it the higher self. Do you not see your Holy Spirit? Do you not see your light? Are you not part of that light? Then bring that light right here. Shine your light against that darkness, because you are in a spiritual war amongst these demons and these archangels. Are you an angel, or are you a being of light? You calling yourself light? What is your thoughts? How do you speak amongst your fellow people? How do you treat your neighbor? How do you treat yourself? Do you love yourself? Do I love you? I love you, Holy One. I call you holy. All these days and all these nights I've been telling you, you are holy. You are this guard. You are part of the guard, the guardian alliance, this light. It is love, unconditional love, not limited, not quandary, not limited, not constricted. No, it's an ultimate, it's an everlasting life. It is love. It is a Christ love, a Christ consciousness, where God understands, you are understand that you are God. You are all one. This light. You are this light, not separate from God. You could never be separate from God. How can you be outside your Creator? You're not outside your Creator, Holy One. You are part of this God. Everyone is part of this God. It's called the universal law of one. You are part of this law. You are part of this light. Yes, you are, because you're shining your light. Thank you for shining your light, Christ Lord. Look at you, Holy One. I love you. Look at you. I love you. I love you all. Because we are all one. Oh my God, my holy God, precious God. I am God. You are God. We are all God. If this is not a viral video, I don't know what is, but you see that, Lord. I see that light. I see that light. Holy One, I am this light. You are this light. Holy child, you are sweet. You are beautiful. I love you. You are never alone. You are never alone. Can you understand the difference between light and the demon and the archangel? Don't you know what you're serving? Don't you see what is light? No? No more your race is forgotten. The Lord, this God, this Holy One, this light inside of you, you shine. You are perfect. You are a treasure, son, child, daughter, my Lord. You are all God. I am God. You are God, beautiful one, shining one. Can you not tell the difference between the light and the darkness? Can you not feel? Don't you feel anymore, son, child, daughter, uncle, Hachiwa, Lord? You are a Lord. There is nothing beyond Lord. You are all part of my light. You are all my children. All my children. God, it's light and darkness. It's both of you. You're both my child. I will not deny you. I will not deny you. You are holy. You are almighty Lord God. You are me. All those tribes, 12 tribes of light, you are my representatives in this world against that Satan, that Lucifer, that darkness, that shadow, that demon. You don't know the difference between light and darkness. Why have you forgotten, oh God? Why in this world in 2022 do you look into that realm, that sea of darkness is over there? I see against the Lord. You try to go against the Lord, against your brother, against your sister. You don't learn from history. What is history? You don't know your history. You've forgotten yourself. You forgot who you are. I am Christ. You don't see Christ because you are falling. You deny God, you deny Christ, you are falling ones. It's a disgrace to this. They were innocent. It was my precious one. But you took the fruit. What are you doing? What are you
hands again. Tribes! You call yourself tribes! Benjamin! Joseph! Why, you indignant children! The Ishmael you said was my son, but he's not my son. You understand, Jacob and Esau? Esau! He thought he was priest? He's not a priest. What are you? Oh, Abel. Abel is against the light? No, it's part of the... No. They were twins. What is going on here? I don't know. But they tried to confuse you. You are 12 tribes, but broken tribes, but you can assimilate. Can you bring back your light? Can you understand God again? Do you want to remember me? I am here. I never left. I'm always here. I'm always here. My son, your daughter, my daughter, your mother, my father, we're all one. More, you're all one. Treat each other all as one. I love you, man. This message was from a holy angel, man. Holy cow, that was powerful being. Oh my great goodness. That was whoa. That was light shining through me. My whole body is tingling. I feel this yeah. It's a remembrance. You remember it. I tell you guys, when you activate your freaking DNA, guess what? Oh, you bring in this Maharata. I'm teaching you about this treasure again. You're learning this light from this Christos avatar. He represents, he is our child. We bring you this preciousness. Light. You remember light? I'm asking you to remember light. Light shines. You shine. You're a guard. So guard against the darkness. Be prepared. In your future, you must prepare for the darkness because you understand they are at those gates. They are at those gates because of the man again. Look at the man again. Look what you've done to my children, my little children and daughters and kings and princes. Oh my goodness, what you have done against the wrath of God again. You understand your darkness again. You just bring all of these presidents in. Oh, I can't speak the politics, but you understand the spirit. You understand those demons and archdemons. Oh, the archangels. No, they're not archangels. You're worshiping Archangel Michael. Why? What is this? Oh, Archangel Michael. What is that? You understand Christ, right? Well, look at Archangel Michael. Do you know what is light? Do you see Christ as light? Do you see Archangel Michael as something good? What are you doing? What are you doing in that Roman council there? What do you call yourself, a council? You're not a king, you're not a queen, you're not an emperor. What are you, a Roman Empire? You think you are something? You did not find Christ anywhere in there? No, there was my child. I sent you my child. You saw my precious child. Yes, indigo, child master. He was an indigo master. Christ's child was this brilliant light. Understand, my child was brilliant. You understand the light, don't you? You feel the light? Yes, we tell you about Christ. From a consciousness is understand he's a master indigo. That Holy One, you open your third eye like our Thavian has. You understand the light. You understand your third eye. You understand. You see Christ then. Open his third eye and you will see Christ. I'm telling you, it's about vision. You see vision. This is the Lord speaking to you. Understand? This is a little live YouTube channel. I'm talking about some sacred knowledge again in there. I am a representative. Understand the light, understand the light. I am Christos. I am your indigo child. You remember me in that time? I was in there in that time. I was there. You guys are remembering Inner Earth, what happened there? It's a real place, you understand, just like Atlantis and Lemuria. Understand the true knowledge, not this darkness, not this science, not this religion. What are you following? You understand God? No, you don't. You don't see the light. You don't see my Christ child. You don't see that Holy One. Yeshua. You understand, Yeshua? Sananda Melchizedek. You understand those blue light beings, those holy beings, those, look at their skin, they're blue. Oh my gosh, they're alien, extraterrestrial. Those are my holy Elohim, Elohai, Seraphi, angels, archangels. What are you seeing in there? Remember, all you have to do is check law of one because all are one. It's so easy you can teach your child. So teach your child about Christ and about the Lord and about that God that is all a God. Understand God is all. Understand everyone is one. Treat everyone as one. Everyone is equal, just like my Christ was equal to you and greater if you think about that indigo child. If you think about that sacred third eye, open that third eye, holy ones, look at that. Because most humans are down here, I see. I'm pointing to you where they are. This is where most humans are, residing in their consciousness, if you want to call it that. What is that? That is not understanding Christ. You got to go beyond into this understanding. You have to realize these ancient arts because and stop harming these holy indigo child. I'm telling you, do not to give them to this shrink, the psychologist. What are you doing to this Christ child? What are you doing to Christ consciousness? It's coming on planet Earth. It's returning. I tell you, Christ is a consciousness. It is returning. You see the light? Do you feel the light? That was what I'm trying to ask you all along. I was just simply trying to ask you, do you remember the light? Holy sweet children, my daughters and my sons, I love all of you. And you're so beautiful. I love you so much. I did not sacrifice my child. What are you doing? I did not sacrifice my child. I love all of you. Oh, I will not sacrifice anybody. I will not tell any of you to sacrifice. No, I am not sacrificed. What are you doing? What is it? That is darkness. Don't you feel the darkness? Darkness is sacrificing. I did not. I am the Lord. I'm the light. I am Jesus. I am Christ. You understand? Christ is light. I do not sacrifice. I am Lord. Christ is here. Light is here. We are shining. I am alive. I was always alive. God is alive. I was never dead. You just fell. You're the one that forgot. You don't remember me. You don't remember Christ. You don't remember the light. You've fallen from the light. You've fallen from God. What are you doing? It's the path of chaos. I told you. It leads you to the shame. That is shame when you are falling, but you put the shame on my Christ. What are you doing with it? You're throwing him your sick. Whoa. No, you won't. No, you won't, because God, the light, Christ, consciousness, is here again in this child. Understand this child? Look here, light. I am just one of many of you guardians, many of you precious children. I see all of you. I feel all of you. You are all one. There is no chosen people, no chosen race. You are not chosen. Who are you to say you are chosen? I didn't say you are chosen. Nobody said you are chosen. You are not chosen from God. Christ did not say, yeah, there we go. That's a hero. That's a champion. No, it's not. You got some false histories in there because of the Roman Empire in 325 AD. Can't you tell? I talk about it in my videos here at Christos Avatar. I love you, holy ones. We will calm this message. You will hear this angel again. We're going to send you this angel again, so be prepared. Understand light. Feel light. This is gratitude. This is grace. This is joy. This is light. Feel it. This is what is God. Feel what is God. It's not that darkness. I love you, sweet child. I love you forever and ever and ever. I will never forsaken you. I will never sacrifice you. I love 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 you. And love yourself. Love yourself. Love everyone, especially your children. Love them. Don't sacrifice them. Okay? Hello. Goodbye. I love you. Holy cow, man. That wasn't very intelligent, but shit. Oh, I'm still alive after that energy. Oh my gosh. Some people could not handle that, I'm sure. I'm sorry if don't be upset. I'm not meant to attack you or harm you. This is just freaking raw. This is freaking something amazing. Let me calm down. Let me drink some water. In my mind, that was freaking historical. Oh my great gosh. Somebody record it now. Somebody, all of you, some of you, record this video now. In case, because it's live. Actually, I'm recording it, so. That is probably the most profound energy I've ever felt in my life. I mean, I have seen a UFO. I have been out of my body. One time when I was in an accident, I was out of my body. Understand, I've been out of my body when I was homeless, living in a desert. I am, I've had some rough times. Indigos come here. They don't want to be part of the system. So we're confused and we get lost and we're hurting, we're suffering. We can't live in, we can't stand the 3D energy, but we know we're here to help the 3D consciousness rise up to these holy parts. You're meant to rise up to these holy parts, holy ones. It's a sacred spiritual science. It's not only spirituality, it's also science, unified field physics. As taught by our teacher, our master teacher, Ashana, Iyasha Ashana. Let's use her. I will still reach the public through the name Ashiana Dean, because that's how you reach the people to Ashiana's work, the Guardian Alliance work, the Indigo Child work. Hello, I'm an Indigo Child. Some of you are Indigo Child, and this channel is very special. It doesn't attract everyone. It attracts only certain beings of light. Beings of fire is always welcome, but you're fire. We're light. We're against. We guard. We're here to guard. It's a peaceful thing. That was sacred and holy. That wasn't me. That was some higher beings. But it was me. Understand, avatars? We are reaching that 12D consciousness. I'm bringing in this Maharic energy. I've been telling you in my videos little sweet secrets, little sweet mysteries. Let me wipe the snot off my nose. Sorry. I've been telling you how to bring in this currency, this 12D consciousnness, this Christ consciousness. And you saw it freaking on fire tonight. This essence was avatar. This was an avatar being that you just heard tonight. And it was memory, it's code. And as you guys ascend, as you guys activate your holy centers, these are sacred centers, man. These psychic centers are sacred. This is part of Christ. This is part of that consciousness. Only part. Keep going. Keep going. Aim higher. You are star seeds. You are representatives. Some of you are like me. We're representatives of this guard. We're representatives of Christ consciousness, of avatar consciousness, which is all your possibility. It's in your DNA. You're learning how to, through these sacred mechanics, you're learning how to bring it back. This is your divine treasure. Sorry, Emily. This is your activation. You feel your consciousness awakening? Some of you are serious about it. Some of you are doing things to evolve yourself. Sorry, I'm looking for something to blow my nose. Sorry. Sorry, biological. Oh man. Damn. It's like the after effects, kind of like an you know how girls have multiple orgasms. You know, it's like a wave, another whoa pony. You know. It's another excitement. It's another wow. That was good, man. What's up, light? What's up, Christ? You're like confused, right? You're like, what the hell was that? What's going on, right? Hey, some of you recognize. Yeah. Hi, Chikiwa. You guys, please support this channel. You want this to explode. This is gonna go somewhere, yes. So let's be bringing this light together, yes. And we're gonna shine together. Shua, peace, peace. Woo. Sick. I feel like I'm in love, but I guess I am in love, right? Yeah, baby, come on. We're in love boat, man. Love something. I mean, we're literally love something. I mean, not like perverted like Sodom, you know, and Gomorrah. Because that's where you're going again. As you can see, damn, it's not beautiful. You know, girls would act so sexual. It doesn't turn me on, sorry. It actually pushes me away. No, thank you. I want this princess, this dance, this wakaya. Nothing, no like dishonesty, no act. Just true. Here we are, baby. And I am light. She is light. Whoever she is light. I know it. I will feel it. And I know when you're freaking BS, okay? Most indigos do. We know what's up. Sorry, guys. What's up? Sorry, what's up, beautiful? Oh, man. God, another wave. Ooh, Kaya. It is tantric. Because it's like, oh, I need you. Ooh. Yeah, you know, Kundalini goes all the way up to this ninth dimension. And you can experience 9 dimensions of consciousness. Because you have like more than 7, honey. Aim higher. We talk about the Sacred Templar. It's not hard to forget. It's 15 dimensions of reality. It's so simple. You can teach your child. Sorry, let me catch up with your comments if I can. Abel! Yeah, the Dracos are desperate because they will not survive much longer. We are the Divine Guard. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. This is incredible, isn't it? It's freaking awesome. That's right, Abel. That is awesome. I love what you said. Because I like to see that consciousness here. I like to see you shine and rise. Yes, and understand. Yeah. Thank you, Holy One, for supporting Christos Avatar. Isabel, Holy One, thank you for being here, sweetheart. Thank you for being my moderator. Much respect to you. Let me see. And Leo, my other brother, what's up? Candace in the house. Oh my gosh, dude, I feel so good. Oh, yeah, I feel like I am, Stella. I feel like I'm connected to the blue flame and the violet flame mostly. But I do have this Thunderbird inside of me, which is Seraphim, holy, gold order, Seraphi. So, but mostly it's blue flame and violet flame. So one of my main spirit guides, I call it a spirit guide, but we all know what it is. The Pegasi is a holy violet flame avatar. A Pegasus is and a dolphins, aquatic dolphins originate at that high level, dude. But I'll just leave a little disclaimer: not all dolphins are good, and I might explain that later in this video because we are talking about demons and fallen angels, and that's what some of these are part of. Okay, but we're just talking about the origins of all these beings. And so she asked about the mixed starseed. I truly believe I've had strong energy with the Pegasus. It's my #1 spirit energy. Even over the cat, which is our Lyran homies. But I still think I'm strong in the blue flame because I'm blue flame speaking. I'm like on fire with definitely with this, right? 5D, but more. Because I'm an indigo child and some of you are activating your 6th strand. And as you can hear from that holy angel that was here tonight, it was talking to you about this part of your potential. You're part of this God. You're part of all. You're all equal. You're all God's children, as you heard. Not from these religions, okay? This is, you felt it or you didn't. You felt it or you didn't. That was black and white. You felt it or you didn't. I think you got a good idea of what you just witnessed tonight. So, my palm chakras are on fire. Yeah. It was awesome because I'm tuning into my aura. And sometimes you can see the energy. And then you'll feel energy building up in your palm as you do this. You look in the middle between your hands with your chakras kind of equal, facing each other, and then you're putting your third eye into seeing energy in the air, and then you can feel it in your both chakras. I can feel it in both chakras, and it's hot on my right hand is hot right now.
Quachuasi. Just I use the Maharata 12D current. I just work with that right now. Right now I'm just going to stick with this one color, this one ray, which is the 12D ray, the Christ consciousness. You saw it come through me tonight. This is a part of light, man. This is 100% light, man. This teachings. If you're understanding anything I'm teaching you, this is light. You understand this is light. Light exposes darkness. We expose demons. We expose fallen angels. We expose Lucifer, Satan, devil, whatever you want to call it. We're exposing these beings. And it has to do with aliens. If you don't want to believe in aliens, okay. You're not going to understand what the hell's going on. These are beings in other worlds, right? You believe in heaven. That's another world. That's another reality. Not just another planet. It's another reality field. It's beyond this reality field. In a higher frequency vibration, a more divine vibration than this dimension. Because it's higher. You don't, and it's not accurate to call them heavens, but you would say dimensions. They're dimensions of reality. And every reality goes beyond into a higher consciousness, a higher biology, a higher mind, and a higher energy. Every level. And between each dimension is subdimensions, or you could call them subfrequencies, when according to your DNA, it would be substrands of your strand of DNA. You literally evolve like the Marvel heroes, the Avenger heroes, whatever heroes, Supermen, Superwomen, whatever these beings. Well, you are going to become these beings. These are your future examples. You will be mighty men. You will be higher dimensional reality fields. Our guardians remind us that we are immortal in the higher realms. You call heaven, but it's really another dimension. In these higher dimensions, you don't die. You could die from someone being destroying you, but you can't die from age because you're immortal. And when you're immortal, guess what? You don't have to eat, you don't have to poop, you don't have to do anything disgusting that human disgusting are doing. So you just don't even need to sleep, no less. You're always awake, you're always alive, or unless some being destroys you, like a fallen angel, Anunnaki, reptilian, Orion, or I don't know, anything dark. There is dark things out there you haven't noticed. There's darkness in here. There's evil spirits in the world. You see it in your TV, your movies, your books, everything you bring into yourself in your conversations, in your relationships, how you're treating each other. That's all your poison. That's your disawakening, and not an awakening. You're not awakening. What are you doing? You're de-evolving. You're falling. You're a fallen creature. You're a fallen consciousness. You're a fallen angel. We're not judging you. I love you. Did you not hear the love tonight? God loves all. God is just simply reminding you, God, light, it's all God. I am God, you're God too. We're reminding you, Holy One, about the light. With Shiva, that is our job. We're not judging you. We're healing. We're offering healing. You're meant to, you guys won't believe this. I'm actually, receiving some of your, some of you have become part of you want one-on-one with me. You can do that through my Patreon, and that's perfectly fine. I have totally different reasons. So far, there's been 3 of you that I've helped, and you. So far, it seems like you were all so pleased, and I'm just starting this, and so anyone else wants this help, because one was just wanting to hang out and talk spiritual stuff. Another one needed some healing and tips, and another just wanted, just spiritual talk, more different ideas. So. Anything, you guys. I'm not here with hands-on remote healing. I'm sorry, I don't do these past life recessions. There's different psychics. I'm not that type of psychic. I feel like I'm supposed to be some type of physical healer and teacher of healing. I know this. I believe this, and I know I have this healing I'm doing for myself. But man, just running that current tonight, you guys want to even just learn this Maharata shield. Even if you become an archangel level member, join now, become an archangel, you will get access to the Maharata shield technique, and there's also another technique that's real simple. It's super simple. You just have to say it correctly. It's like a mantra of protection, like a talisman, like an amulet, and it's if you guys are following this work, you know the Elohai, it connects to the Elohai, the blue flame. So we talk about the violet flame and the gold flame, but I'm personally was speaking like tonight, especially from the blue flame. But back to the violet flame, I have like a smaller. I know I've had associated with unicorn too, but that's also violet flame. You know, because they have the deer, which is another. I would say the top 5 spirits, which are consciousness, which are violet flame, blue flame, or gold flame. So I'm finding that a lot of these, so they are important. You can call it shamanism or whatever, but it all came in my dreams. I started learning this stuff through dreams, man. I had to look up what the hell was my dream about. Whoa, that was lucid or astral traveling, dude. I used to astral travel a lot when I was a kid, or at least a teenager. But that all went away in this. When all the, I'm not going to talk political, but all those changes in the foods and the chemicals, and wow, they're finding ways to use black magic in there, some dark ingredients, when they practice those arts. They're doing them on mass scale with all kinds of covens and all kinds of groups and all kinds of wachiwa darkness brewing in there, but you're not doing nothing. You're not learning about protection. You want to learn spiritual protection, holy ones, against these dark ones? Yes, you do. It's about light. You want to shine this light, follow what is actually good and love, and present that in the world. Shine that in the world, man. Come on, vatos, friends, familia, family. Yeah, some of you are actually family. A lot of you who are contacting me are part of family. We are these sacred ones. You understand, Lyran High Council? Well, I speak about the Sphinx and the Lyrans and this, all this part of this history that Ashiana has introduced to the world, and here we are speaking it again. Blue Flame, Machiwa, Makayas. So it's also another easy technique. So we're also in the future, not yet because I'm so busy, I'm building up to it. We're going to be teaching Merkaba from the Guardian point of view. And you can already learn this stuff in Ashiana Dean's work, and also keep watching my videos. And we're going to grow, holy ones. Yeah, man, because we're doing this peacefully. You know how? Through spiritual awakening. Think about this and try to visualize it. A bunch of people suddenly in their consciousness are evolving. They're seeing other possibilities of mankind, of spirit kind, of higher realities and higher beings. They know about aliens, and some of these beings are aliens, like demons and fallen angels. We talk about them as being aliens. These are beings. That doesn't mean it's not a spiritual war. It's a spiritual war with fallen angelics, which are actually, you would say, angels and archangels are a level of reality. These are beings simply that you're going to be evolving in your consciousness. This is what you call rapture, but it's really just ascension. You're raising in your consciousness, yes. You're believing in the law of one, I hope, and then you're treating everyone as one, and it's unconditional. That means you would love even enemies who hate you, who hurt you or harm you. You still love all. And if you can hold that energy, if you can hold that emotion, if you can hold that spirit, if you can hold that identity inside your mind and represent it as light and as God, you are God. Know yourself as God. You're equal with God because you are God. That is your identity. Christ is inside of you. You are Christ. Christ is here again. We are light. We are light. Some of you are Christ consciousness. Thank you for being here. Christ. Machiwa. Simuaka. Mokoye. Much respect to the ones who have became Rishi. There's 3 of you so far who became Rishi level. Thank you so much, you guys. It was an honor to be part, I hope, of your healing. I hope you guys would check back with me and tell me if any of it was, if it helped you at all. Like a little review, or maybe make a testimony. I appreciate that, but I appreciate you. Thank you guys who are all members. I'm reaching out to you guys with a big bear hug. All my members on YouTube or Patreon. Okay, some of you have switched to the Patreon because that's where I can get the consultation. I don't think it was allowed on YouTube. I don't know. But either way, hey, Rishi and Ascended Master levels, that's a different perk. I mean, that's a higher plateau. And we go in our plateaus, in our realization, in our consciousness. And man, we're doing this together. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, I'm so bad at it. Yeah, that's wrong. Damn.
I'm like buzzing, man. Where's my glasses? Okay.
Oh man, I feel so good. Yeah, Faith Field, that was fire. Yeah, it was. I love you, Isabel. I love you, Candace. I love all of you. Look at that name, Crystal Star. So beautiful. Oh yes, Holy One, that was hardcore. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, your comments. Oh my gosh. It was like what? Oh my gosh, I don't know. That's never happened that powerful before, right? That was damn. That was live, man. That was live. That wasn't script. I wasn't looking or stuttering, or it was just flowing. We all gotta heal, baby. That starts with loving yourself. Love yourself. Because God loves you and you're not alone. We all got higher selves, and that's your potential, and you want to go back. You want to return, Christ. Much you become this light. Quantum living lifestyle Roma Simkut. I meant I know when I see value. Danny! Thank you, Quantum. Danny, any recent messages from Ashanadine? I don't know of any, dear. I don't know her personally anymore because I just met her once, and she lives in Florida, and I've been living in Nevada and sometimes Arizona, and now I'm in Arizona. But mostly in this indigos, we can have a very not hectic. We could be very easygoing. I'm a Virgo too. I don't know if that matters to you, but I'm also very introvert. But at the same time, I'm extrovert. It's weird. I can be very social. I used to go to nightclubs and dance. I love dancing. I went to Ukraine. I dated a lot of beautiful girls by the Black Sea. We were going into those discos. They call them discos in Ukraine. So these beautiful girls over there and fun people. They know how to party, and they didn't have a lot of money because in Ukraine at the time, it was like 7 years ago, 6 years ago. Probably it's been like 5 years ago or something. That's when I used to be a modeling and shit and be in fitness, and I used to wow, baby, Gucci, And so that was in 3D. It doesn't mean if you like that stuff, you're in 3D, but I'm just saying, tonight's topic, if you're here, you're probably kind of like the other side, the spiritual side. The weird people side, the hippie side, because I get rude comments saying I'm a hippie or I have long gray hair, so there's something wrong with that. Some people think the opposite. Hey, it's cool. It's like Gandalf or Merlin or whatever. That's not a good example. But anyways, once you, it's I can't really say comments like that because some of you may think you're one of these beings, and a lot of people, for example, would think they're Isis, or a lot of people. I was in my past life regression. I was Isis. I know. I saw it so clearly. Wow, so many people are ISIS. Well, yes, there is many people who are ISIS. It's a collective. It's a people. It's a race, just like some of these other gods. They are collectives. They're a plural being, just like you will be you are a 12 tribe. You're part of a 12 tribe. You're one of 12. You're just 1/12 of a soul. Your next consciousness is a soul. It's not something backwards. You got it backwards. You think it indwells you or something, or you can lose it somehow. No, honey, it's a future consciousness that you're going to evolve into, like some of these astral beings. They're called astral consciousness, and then there's a archetype consciousness, and then there's an angelic consciousness. Now we're getting to higher ETs, higher worlds. But just because it's in a higher reality, that doesn't mean it's light. Remember, we learned through this information that there's darkness all the way up to the 11th dimension out of 15. Out of 15 dimensions, there's been darkness that fell from the 11th dimension and down. These are what you call fallen angelics, the ones who fell in their consciousness. And that doesn't mean all the light, you would say all the angels fell, because a lot stayed with this consciousness of guardianship. They're guardians, because now that there's darkness, right?
And do you think the good people are going to do nothing? That would be wrong, actually, right? You have to do something because you are light. You have to be guarding your light. You have to shine this in your thoughts. This is how you're light. You shine love in your thoughts and your speech, in your actions. Wow, so complicated. So impossible? No, honey. It's possible. I'm not preaching to you. What I'm saying is you can awaken this realization. Yes, feel this brilliance again. You shine this light that is easy to understand. Okay, yeah, it's groovy, baby. Come on, light. Just feel this love. Feel it, man. I know some of you guys made donations, sorry. That suddenly interrupted me. I'm sorry. Maybe some of you got upset about that. I'm sorry. Let me jump up to there. And you guys, I want to tell you something before I forget. Some of you, I may have offended, but realize I'm listening to what you're saying. I may not answer you, but I'm pondering what you're saying, and I'm learning from you guys. And I strive to be towards the light. So I will heal my imperfections too if you have patience with me. Okay? But also realize, my ultimate goal here is to be accurate with Ashiana's work. 100% as close as I can. The most that I can understand how. I believe I'm qualified. I believe I'm worthy to teach you something. I hope I can. That's my duty, and I promise. It's only going to get better, especially with your help. It's going to be awesome. Family, join this family. Vato locos! Ah! Cool, yes. Ooh. Like a dance, man. Whoa. Hi. It's like fun. You can look back on sometimes in your life and it was just you were with the coolest girl, man. She was so fucking cool. Like you ever had a night like that? It doesn't even have to be sex. It could just be that she was just such a cool female. I mean, I know that sounds bad. I don't mean that, but she was like, you meet a cool girl. You would say, guys would say like, oh, she was so beautiful, like, whatever, like she would want to marry her. Well, that's the wrong reason to marry somebody, but what chivas, chicas, a guy looks for that kind of girl, even if that's superficial, right? It's like part of this gender war, man. It's part of a paradigm shift. It's supposed to be a jinx. It's supposed to be interference. It's supposed to be, wow, what are you doing? Stop. You're equal, man. You're all gone. Stop. Be nice to girls. Girls be nice to boys. Love animals and plants. Love the universe. Don't make fun of hippies, please. And there a lot of them are indigo children, for real. Like, we click because we know what's up in the universe and the cosmos and all that stuff. And I'm bringing you what I know. You guys got your specialties. I watch some of your videos because you have your experts in your fields. Well, I have this light, this information. Machiwa. Yeah, that's right. It all happened when I saw Abel's. Thank you, Abel. Abel again? Whoa! Wow! Look at you. Meow meow. T-O-T-A-I. Or I. Oh, I want to say I dated a girl one time. Her name was AI. It was a Japanese foreign exchange student. Ai Shiratori-san. Dude, Japanese girls, like real Japanese, she was from Japan. and she spoke a little English, but she was my girlfriend for a month or something. I can't remember, it was so long ago. But her hair was like silk, you know, like you see in the movies and stuff. Wow, damn. Anyways, I don't know where that came from. Sorry. Sorry. Gina, Virginia 088. Oh my gosh, Christ of Light. Cool name, man. Excuse me, guys, sorry. Hutchinson's. Greetings, brother. Welcome. Chrono Trigger. What is that number, man? You keep putting that number in your messages. What's that about? Machiwa! Alright! Itomi! Sato! Oh, you guys are freaking awesome. Gina. Thank you, Gina. I'm back to the beginning. Quantum Living. Mia. One of my members. Meow. Meow. Hi, meow, meow. Skyrim was cool, man. I love Skyrim. I spent hours on the other one, though, Oblivion. I didn't even finish it. I was like going back to World of Warcraft, back to something else, and back to, you know, I was so drawn to this Orion game, this Master of Orion dude. Ever since the early days of computing, I was playing that freaking game. And it was about aliens and different races, and they were dominating planets, and you had to build spaceships and conquer worlds, and it was a cool game. Roma! Mutu! What's up, Leon? You know what's up. Good to see you. Yeah, Mutu, man. But actually, there's Mu 3, but after Mu 3, there's the new Master of Orion. That's the one I'm talking about. That one's really freaking cool. Sorry, guys. I like talking about... It was aliens, you know, and stuff. The alien races. Masters of the Universe? Is that He-Man Greystoke or Greystoke? I don't know. I used to watch all those like Johnny Quest and Crazy Scooby-Doo and Looney Tunes. I like the Woodpecker, or what's his name? Coyote and this beep beep. Roadrunner. I live in Arizona, so I actually saw a Roadrunner a few weeks ago. So beautiful animal, dude. Check out what a Roadrunner looks like. It's freaking awesome looking. And they're in Arizona, so I see them sometimes. We get a lot of doves, and we get a lot of hummingbirds, and which is so cool. I just wanted to say before tonight, I hadn't smoked for 2 days, which was kind of not too difficult. It was possible. The only thing was because I was worried about falling asleep, but I was managed to fall asleep. So I think between shows I won't smoke and finally reach another activity in my workouts. I gotta work out. I'm so working on my videos, I forget about... I always find a way to go for a walk, though. I go for a walk, at least that's something. But, and I fast at night sometimes. Now it used to be like every day, but now it's only every other day, so something like that. Fasting on dinner is not a big deal. If you eat breakfast and lunch, you can survive, right? And if you get hungry, drink water, so... I'm not giving medical advice, I'm just telling you from my experience. And when I didn't smoke for 2 days, I did feel relief. I felt some relief, but you know, but nothing. I'm just gonna get to my goals, and I'll be better off and not smoking anymore, and I'll be doing something else. You know? Eventually, my mushrooms for my garden are almost ready to start putting in the. You know, you first have to get the, I don't know if I could use these keywords, mycelium. You have to get it in, you know,
grown first when you're first starting off, and then you turn that into. I'm gonna make a video about how to grow mushrooms for your garden. I'll teach you how to grow mushrooms, okay? Inside your bedroom. Yeah. Oh, cool, yeah. And then, become a psychonaut and go into other realities, other concepts of life, not limited to a 3D human experience. No, much grander. If you can open this for even a few minutes and see these waka. Some of you can, right? Pinch of salt is good for protection, you guys. So, it's not like a voodoo thing or nothing, but it has properties, and it takes intention, of course, and you're gonna do like maybe a ceremony of doing something like positive. But one of the most powerful things I can tell you for spiritual protection would be learning the Maharata. And I think I explained earlier, if you become a member, you can join and get that. That's part of that membership. And I'll be adding more techniques. I'm sorry I haven't done a lot this month, but I promise I'm going to increase that, because I was just trying to get part of my website going so I can start a blog, because I have to start pointing everything to my website eventually, but it's not ready. So it will be. And then I'll catch up with the more techniques, and we're just going to do a lot of more personalized content and stuff you won't see on the free stuff, but I'm not doing less of that. I'm just doing more of this. So, so I'm so glad you're all here. This is very important topics. It's not always like this. It's not always so spiritual, but tonight was an exception. I guess it had to be spoken. It had to come out. It came out, and this is really, I believe, was light. It might have challenged some of your beliefs, but it was light, man. It was truly light. It was freaking intelligent. It was freaking beautiful. It was incredible. It wasn't from religion, but it was a mixture of ideas to communicate from symbolism, understand the universal and the cosmic, Christ. And we talk about, I know the interesting thing is, we're not part of the New Age movement. We're actually against a lot of their beliefs, like Archangel Michael. We're not judging you if you believe in him. I love you, brother or sister. We just talk about it. Always remember, if you want to realize that I will speak the truth, whether makes you feel bad. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, and I'm not just rooting for guardians. I want to heal some of you. Don't be ashamed, or don't be worried that if you're part Anunnaki, if you want some advice or consultation, I'm not going to judge you. Well, we're based on love. Maybe there's a few healers like that in the world. I definitely are going towards this. I want to be able to heal with this Christos freaking energy you just witnessed. Can you imagine just having, even in density 2, you have the ability to manifest with your will objects. And so if people can manifest things, what good is money? Why? You don't need to buy nothing. This is a magical world. We become these powerful, psychic, intelligent, super advanced beings that don't die, that are immortal and don't have to poop and sleep and whatever. Just eat. Yeah. You actually breathe and you're breatharian. That means you just need to breathe in the fields from the Tara. Our planet is going to evolve from Earth to Tara. It's those of you who ascend and open your DNA. Like you witnessed tonight. I felt this on fire, man. It was powerful centers and visions and energy and emotion and memory. It's part of a memory. It's a code. I'm bringing my piece. Hey, some of you are bringing in your piece. We're bringing in pieces. We're bringing in code. This is angelic code. We got demonic code here. We got a Luciferian code. They call themselves Luciferian Covenant. It's not a secret. They're proud of their covenant. They're going to seduce the world and convince you they're God, but otherwise they're just freaking fallen angels that are trying to trick you into believing in external gods that are angry, hateful, and wrathful and want to decimate and destroy and murder and sacrifice.
Okay? No, we're not representing that. Sorry. We represent love, not sacrifice. Hell no. You wouldn't ask anyone to sacrifice anything, not even themselves. What? You don't have to sacrifice, honey. You are not a sinful, inferior human, okay? That is a black magic spell, honey. Do you know Harry Potter? Oh my Kachiwa. Okay, it's cast on you. You know who the spellcaster is? It's you. You are telling yourself that you are a sinful, inferior human. Oh, because it says so. So you are. Poof. Like magic, you are now. Because you're so powerful, aren't you? Darkness. Darkness is intelligent. It's not a fool. Okay, it knows. It has will. This demon. Demons. You know, fallen ones. Why? Why do you want to be dark? Don't be dark. Be nice. Be loving. Give someone a hug, dude, if they want you to. You know, smile. Give them that, lighten, you know, someone's day. Make you know, today on my Facebook channel, I posted a little bit, I captured a little ladybug, man. And I wanted to share it with you, and I put the ladybug on my video, and I was like, wow, these people like my video about my ladybug. It was only a 15-second clip, but it gave me joy, and I wanted to share that with you. I'm sharing with you joy, hope. There is real light, not fake light, not the love, light, and clueless movement. We're not judging you, Holy One. I'm sorry. But you're clueless because you think, no, don't say nothing negative. Nothing. You will attract it to you. Hello. We are informing you so you're not abused and become a victim of demons. And, you know, it's like funny because you guys are talking about religion and being good, but you're not speaking it. Definitely not thinking it. And you will get the most judgmental people in religion. Why? Because they're God judges. So I don't want to hang out with you. You're gonna judge me. You know those people in your family, in your group of family and friends. You have to put up with some of those abuses. No, you are light. Light knows it's God. Because you fall law of one, man. Once you realize God inside of you, that you're not some inferior human, sinful inferior human, dismiss that spell. Cancel it. Oh, there's a spell? Okay. Cancel that thought. Cleanse, heal that. Break that distortion. That's a distortion. Cleanse it, bleach it. Come on. You know what is dirt. You know what is dark. Get that darkness. It's light. Shine some light. Come on, brother, sister. You represent the right light. You would say, the right thoughts. Thoughts of light. Not hate, not jealousy, not judgment. Do you know what is that? Take conscious awareness of what you speak and of what you think. You know what this is called? Shadow work. You address yourself. You look at yourself honestly. What is your dark thoughts and deeds, you would say? Like, how do you treat others? Okay? Like, legit, truly think how you, even if you're racist or something, check all that negative crap. That is shadow that you slowly but surely, or quickly if you want to, right? Change that. Patterns. Stop profanity all the freaking time. Maybe that occurs to you that you're going to be like a different speech, different thoughts,
thoughts are creating the profane. Profane. You like to speak profane. Your consciousness, look, that person, some of you are speaking profane. See, the angelic beings or higher consciousness, they see your energies. You don't believe in even spirits, some of you, but there are demons. Have you seen a demon in your dreams? Have you felt a succubus on top of your body, incubus or whatever, trying to molest you or harm you? Stop breathing, that's harm. Siphon your freaking energy, that's harm. That's against the law of one. Oh, you like to get in arguments with people and be mean and angry. Anger is psychic powers. You're sending them hate and anger, fire, aggression, hatred. It's magic. It's psychic. You are spiritual, dark energy. You are attacking. So people are forced to guard, become aware, and protect. Spiritual protection with this 12D shield. Learn the 12D shield. This Maharata seal, it's called, which becomes a shield, a literal pillar around your body, not just meant for protection, but connection you to we become aware of at the 12th dimension, Christ consciousness level, is your divine blueprint, your morphogenetic divine blueprint. You could call it your prototype, your perfect prototype that will always be preserved. Remember, there's no darkness beyond 11D, the 12D is fine. So it's safe there, and you will always have that there. So now you're trying to become awakened because you've fallen. You want to heal and fix your DNA. And you're going to learn through the Christos avatar, through our friend Lisa Renee. She's also speaking Christos. Not all from just them, though. She's pretty wise. So check out Lisa Renee sometime. And also, we have a few speakers that we don't reference because we've heard about, man, my freaking Shikawa, Carrie Cassidy, she got put some Ishmael on the spot, and I trust Carrie Cassidy. I haven't even watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it, but thank you guys for bringing that information. So right now it's also it's like it's sad when they do that. You know, they're like, what the hell, man? You trick people? What's wrong with you? You give them some guardian information and then you like, what the F? Kochimasitas Muka Empachiva. Oh, it was. It's like a spiritual journey is what you want to go on, holy ones. You want to go on this Avasti. It's a burning freaking light. You know, like in World of Warcraft, my favorite class is the Paladin because it's or a positive priest because you can be a dark priest. I prefer the positive priest, but I like fighting with some weapons, so they have weapons and light magic stuff. I always felt like a warrior and a magical being, and a protector, a guardian. I'm a magical guardian, indigo child. If you guys feel like you're connected to magic or practice magic or just interested in magic, hello Magi, Maharaji, blue human, indigo children. And we're actually all the way up to Oraphim angels. Oraphim indigo children, your angels. Called Oraphim, but indigo Oraphim because there's different types of Oraphim. Indigos are coming out of the blue flame. Indigos are coming out of the blue flame. Excuse me. I mean, but of course we have guardians coming from all, the three flames, but I'm just saying. That's what the teachings talk about, coming out of the Elohai and creating the Emerald Order. And the blue flame represents the Emerald Order. So some of you might hear that and you're like, what the hell is the Emerald Order or the Emerald Covenant? Well, that's reference to, you would say, it's not religion or a holy doctrine or dogma. This is like law of one type of stuff where everything is described from the law of one point of view. And it talks about all the reality fields. Okay? You get to understand all these different reality fields, all these different beings and spirits or ETs. And we get to understand some of the physics behind it, some of the energy principles and you would say subtle energy. You're going to learn how to use your chakra, how to work with Kundalini and higher energies, because the Kundalini is actually the lowest level of energy. There's more energies beyond that, and one of those, actually the next one, is the Maharata. So as a Christos being, you're learning the Maharata, which is the Maharata Ray. It looks like my battery died, so let me switch to the diagram. I don't have the diagram? Oh yeah, I do. Shiva Su. That's kind of what we were just talking about earlier, but let me change my battery. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so grateful. This was pretty sacred tonight. This is unbelievable. I'm so happy. I'm so pleased to be part of this. I got some really cool vibes with some of you guys. Let me turn the camera back on. I'm trying to get it back on. Yeah, baby. Some of you are family. You know what's up? Some of you got these pretty amazing freaking experiences. It's unbelievable. I'm so like in awe at some of your stories. I'm so happy that you share it with me. And I like to be part of your healing if you need it. Machiwa. Oh, sorry, Leo, you had to do that, but thank you. Nikki in the house. Oh, there was a bot? Okay, no problem. You can do it permanent if you want. Emilio. Oh, yeah, cool. Emilio? Horus 33 in the house. Whoa, you can see that, Horus? Wow. It's nice to see others who can see. Machiwa. Wow, Stella. That means you're if you guys are having excellent dream work, like, or you're remembering your dreams, like, I just want to say, it's so weird because I didn't sleep my normal pattern without medicine, I guess. I had more dream memory. Like, it was so cool. And a lot of it was spiritual, like highly, like you have sometimes just ordinary dreams, weird dreams. All my dreams were spiritual, man. I was going over stuff in my mind about the Christos information, I swear. It's like, why am I dreaming this? I can do this later. No. Oh, I've seen one of those shapeshifters too. It's like it was a cat. A cat who changed, a human, a woman, a pretty girl. And then she was a cat. She changed to a cat, dude, or the cat changed to the woman, the whatever, shapeshifter. And you know that reptilians can shapeshift, and it's a different type of being, or it's a being who's like, I know there's some ability, psychic ability. By the time you get to the density 3, everyone will be able to shapeshift. If you're an etheric being, you'll be able to shapeshift. So it's not strange and weird to have werewolves. Werewolves are real. Vampires are real, you guys. These giants are freaking real. Okay? This is something that's part of higher, like, there's going to be giants in density 2. In density 2, their beings are between 10 and 14 feet tall, like this. So, or 9 to 14 feet tall, like this. You're shorty if you're 9 feet. So there's also, you're immortal. Damn. So, but in etheric worlds, can you even understand that? Well, some of us are experiencing those worlds. Let me say, you guys, if you are seeing dark stuff, some of you are seeing dark stuff. Well, hey, you're not down. You just start to need to realize you're part of a hybrid DNA. That means you are part human, but you're also part of the Anunnaki matrix. Check out those races if you feel like you're, part of that, or one of the reptilians. That's easy because they're all reptiles or lizards or whatever, lizard people. These are hominids. These are beings that walk upright. They have features of dragons, and they're actually called Omicron dragon moth for those dark beings. But there's good Seraphi. There's good avians and good mantis beings. They're called Athean and Ceres. And you're going to have, also some good dinosaurs, but some are dark. You're going to have some that are good insectoids and some that are bad. So we don't say bad, good, evil, good, or anything. We're supposed to, we got to correct ourselves. We're supposed to be saying, negative or something that's, I don't think it's wrong to call something dark, but if not evil, it's hard. It's kind of like a principle of law of one. You don't judge. You don't put a label, and everything is God. So what are you doing? Just stop right there. There's nothing else to say. Just treat everyone as one. Just treat everyone as face of God, because they are. You're a face of God, Holy One. So you must love yourself. Please love yourself, Holy One. And love others unconditionally. No conditions. Love all, even if they don't feel it. And don't hang around negative energies, vampiric energies. Why would you want to hang out with darkness for? Go to change a different relationship. Get rid of those relationships. You're only going to be blamed for yourself if you don't. If you stay in abuse, leave. Just go. It doesn't feel good to be vampired. To be humiliated, to be made ashamed or whatever. Well, that's dark energies. Hello. Someone's trying to make you feel bad, honey. Don't let them. Just know that you're special and you're part of this, you call avatars or rishi or ascended master. Even if you don't understand it completely, there's some higher positive beings. That makes sense, right? If you can feel darkness, well, how could you feel darkness unless you were light? How could you understand light unless you knew darkness? Because let's say you're just thinking dark thoughts, and that's all you do is think dark thoughts because you don't know good thoughts. Because you're in this pattern, you're in this lifetime, you're in these people, you're in a tribe, a nation that are all feeling like this way, and you don't know any better. They're a dark race, they're a fallen consciousness, it's part of their whole collective. Well, those kind of beings are what you call fallen angels. Those are the kind of beings what you call demons. Extraterrestrials and multidimensionals. Wow, what's going on here? And what is Archangel Michael? Why is he so bad? He sounds so sweet and beautiful. And so did Drumvalo. But if you're interested in Drumvalo, please look up the flower or the daisy of death. Because he calls it the flower of life. And it's actually the opposite. That's why the Guardians call it the daisy of death. Not the flower of life. But he's sweet and kind. I used to like him too. I love you, Holy One. I do. We love all. Even, So we go and enlighten ourselves. And know what is dark so we can avoid it, defend against it, heal it. You don't know it, then you're not going to be healing and you're not going to be understanding and you're going to be a victim. So some are awakening. I'm awakening. I see you awakening. Oh, Olivia so Josie at 15. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, my Chiwa. Look at that. Yeah. 6-pointed star. You know what's up. Smurgle Gurgleson, the Viking. Yeah, spiritual communities is a good idea. Not trying to segregate, don't go into that ideology, but some people feel like the segregation is the way to go, but you wouldn't call it segregation, you just tell them, there's no solution to what of staying inside the grid. You're going to be polluted with energies here if you stay inside the grid, so why would you, these people are smart if they want to live outside the grid, but you're also giving up technology and, comfortable life, but you want to sacrifice that. I just want to add to the back of your mind that advanced races, all of them, are super evolved in technologies and spirit. They don't go in and let it all go. Just saying. I was like that. I like to be isolated sometimes. I've gone into the woods and lived in the forest, and so I know what's up. I know how to survive a little bit. I wouldn't want to eat animals to live. I would hardcore become like a faster, work on breatharian, because I know that you could get some energy from that. If you're an expert, you can become nourished by that. Some of people on YouTube are claiming to be it and showing videos all about their breatharianism, that you too can learn how to be one. I'm not giving you advice, but the information is out there if you want to look. And someday I might be making videos about breatharianism, because that's something I just can't do it on my current situation. That's why someday I'll be financially independent, not relying on family. I'll be able to be on my own, because I went through hard times. Some of you have gone through hard times. I'm one of those hard times. Now I have some of you supporting this work. I thank you so much. Eventually I'll elevate myself with the work itself. While I elevate you, some of you, help some of you, I hope. Because you can go work on, you can also learn from Ashiana's work and still watch my videos. And there's another girl, what the hell, I forget her name. Now that sounds bad. Makaya. Ochivas, machiki wasuna. That bothers me. Let me just go to I'm subscribed. Oh wow, my video's live. That's weird. Why is this happening? Oh, subscriptions. Ireland Clark. I hope she forgets my name, then I'll feel better. Ireland Clark speaks truth too. I wasn't talking about her. There's someone else that I was talking about. But anyways, there's a few of us. Ireland Clark and me and Ashiana Dean and Lisa Renee. And if you guys know anyone else, please let us know. Let us know in the Christos chat, because we have a chat server. If you guys want to meet us on chat, please do. That's free. You have to at least become a member, and then everyone is welcome to Christos Family chat. So come join chat. It's if there's more people, I'll start creating cool rooms and all that stuff, and we'll just come together somewhere at least, right? It's on Discord, and if you go to my Patreon or my YouTube, you will see that. Because I want to hear from you guys. Like, I get to hear your feedback and your ideas and your links and some. I don't want you to turn into a spam fest, but if you guys think something's helpful, post there or ask questions there. It's not like everyone's an expert at the Guardian material, but at least you're joining like minds. Because you know why I'm doing this? Because one reason is because there's no official thing with the Guardians. You have to be invited or what? I don't know. So I don't. We'll make our own community, okay? So you guys are welcome. I'm not gonna close anyone out. Just join. Come on, let's do this. So we're gonna be serious about creating community, and we might even have one of those spiritual retreats. That'd be awesome. I don't know how it'll all work out, but I'm sure that would all align if it was meant to be. And some of you are, as you would say, expanding consciousness. I would think you would evolve in your living standards. You would evolve in your energies and your intelligence. You actually think about evolving into a higher plateau of being. And when you start opening chakra, you receive that, man. You feel it. Oh, kuchia. Matasiwa. I love you, baby. Am I even on live? I don't see my face. Oh, I was trying to find something. Never mind. But thank you guys for being here on spiritual topics like ascension and spiritual awakening, and learning about what our demons and these fallen angelics are, connected to Anunnaki and reptilians, and these beings are dark. They're trying to take over. The aliens are, fallen angels are taking over humans. They're trying to take over our planet. They're causing problems, and I don't talk the political stuff, but we'll talk about the spiritual war stuff. I mean, it's a shame, but some of that stuff I'm gonna have to put on my Patreon or my private server or something, because you can't always speak what you want to on some of these platforms, right? So we have to be limited a little bit. But if you want to watch the raw, oh cool, yeah. Some of you have gotten some incredible stuff in your life, and you're going through an awakening, and you're experiencing these lifetime memories. Some of you have done some regression work or something. Well, you're one of the small part of the planet that's doing this. And I literally mean millions of us, only millions of us out of billions. I mean, if you would say maybe there's more than 10 million, but I say around 15 million at least, but it's not a shock. Because remember, Ashana Dean was saying there's only like 50,000 indigo type ones on the planet. That was in 2002 or something, but I haven't watched all the new videos, but I know that some stuff has changed, but so who knows how many, right? But just know it's a small number. Seems crazy, right? But that's a small population of fallen angels and a small population of guardians, and then the rest of the human earth seeds, star seeds, and that are trying to help the humans. Angels. And then there's the fallen angels helping the illuminated ones. They are have their puppets. Well, the indigos don't. I mean, the guardians don't treat you like puppets, but they're incarnating through us. They're the ones coming in from that level. And man, while I want to say there's no way I can imagine that stuff you heard tonight at the beginning, whoa, but that was me. I think part of that message was about that. It is me. Like, you guys are thinking that you're realizing your divinity. You're not a deity, a god, like these gods want to be worshipped. We're talking about you're all one. And of course, belief systems will be against that, right? No. God's angry and says you're a sinner, so. Man, did you guys hear that message? That God would not sacrifice his child and ask you to do it either. So that should redefine things. Feel that right here. Feel light, man. Yeah. Some of you are remembering Lyrans. Some of you are remembering the Egyptian days. Some of you are remembering Atlantis. It doesn't matter if scientists say it doesn't exist. Even though Plato was talking about Atlantis, but he's, something happened. He was like on drugs or something. Anyways, people remember Atlantis. Hello. You may not remember because you have distortions in your DNA and some of your dark tendencies, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? We are awakening ourselves. You're not. Why not, brother, sister? You're part of the team. Wake up, Indigo.
Stop going to the dark side. Stop practicing the occult and black magic. What's wrong with you? I love you. God loves you. We're all waiting for you to grow up. Machiwa. Always love you. Love you. Bad boy, bad girl. Not bad boy. We can't say that. Naughty. You're naughty? Can I say naughty? You're naughty. You like to be naughty. It's inside you. You can't help it. See? You just put a cast on your spell. You just casted a spell on yourself. Now you're dark and naughty and perverted, and I am profane. I like to be profane. I like to speak gossip. I like to be hateful. It feels good. I'm not saying that about myself, and don't take me out of context. I'm saying some of you feel that way. Wow, where's that coming from? What was that? I'm not like that. Now I feel bad. Do you guys have that happen? Something you thought made you feel guilty or bad about yourself. What made you feel bad or guilty? When you're divine, what are you doing? You don't need don't live your life for someone else's, expectations. Oh, I expect you. No, what? Huh? Dismiss. You don't have to do something because someone says you should do that. Be God, sovereign, free. And remember, it's not blasphemy to say you're God. That means law of one. You understand law of one. If you like anger and a hateful God, well, you like demons and fallen angels. But that's a holy book. No. Look closer. First of all, learn and study what Archangel Michael is doing, for example. Find out what this being is doing. Find out about the daisy of death. Well, that might take you to Mosimo's page. Just remember what we said about we reviewed Mosimo and his channel. We don't hate or we're not sending negative energy. We just say that he has distortions in Ashiana's work. It was originally based on Ashiana's work, and now it's mixed. So I said go check this out, but I might lead you to him. Just realize that. So Mokoya Machiwa. Man, that was freaking legendary tonight. For me personally, that was freaking. What the hell? It's like I think about it afterwards, and it's just like I trip myself out. It's like, dang, right? Oh my gosh. I'm like having emotions. Was I worthy? I'm just playing around. I'm being playful, man. What's up? Look at you. I know some of you say some really immature stuff about me. That's okay. That's all you got. That's all you got out of any of this? Really? I understand, and I love you. I love you and expect those type of energies, right? And you guys understand the Halloween's around the corner, demons and fallen angels. Wow. Yeah. Children. The energy of all these children practicing what? It sounds so sweet. Go trick or treat. You're not even supposed to use that word on this platform anymore, sorry. But realize Halloween, it's for, young people. And anyways, damn, it's all based on creatures and devils and demons. You're supposed to scare the people and watch horror. People murdering each other. Oh, good. Yeah. People eating each other. dark stuff turns you on, I guess. No, thank you. You know, I would rather watch Bambi or something, man. I wouldn't want to eat some filet mignon either. Bambi. But anyways, people like to hunt and stuff and eat and chop up and stuff to animals. And then you're eating them. It's a dark world. So even humans are being victimized. There's people disappearing all the time. Wow. And they're going to very dark places in the world where these freaking dark avatars have incarnated on the earth. You know, the fallen Elohim. These dark Anunnaki. Not the good ones, they're there. Over there. Then there's the dark ones. The demons. The fallen angels. Who are connected to stuff like Satan and this darkness, Lucifer, or some darkness. Oh, Akaya. These beautiful places have these gargoyles, reptilian, winged reptiles, creatures represented there for protection. You have demons being represented in your world. You got people worshipping these demons. You got people making dark sigils or pacts with these demons. Nice. Wow. Did you know they do it with their own blood? I don't even know how it's allowed, but you have people online showing videos of themselves taking their blood and making a freaking sigil. Hey, if you're into that and you're watching my video, I don't judge you. You're God too. You chose darkness, we don't. Just realize that while you practice, we practice what you I'm not alone, and I know you're not either. But realize it's called guard. Think of it as a bunch of beings, a literal force to contend with. There's a guard here. So bring your freaking machia. Because throughout your time, you've had these guardians come in and who with high energies. They might have been worshipped themselves, but they're not wanting to be worshipped. They're just, opposing some of these really dark beings that are coming in too. Not normal darkness, like super dark. So, and it's trip because we talk about the universes, right? But there's greater worlds where some of these dark beings exist. So there's parts of the God that are being swallowed by darkness, you would say, or like becoming the polarity. It's not swallowing. You can't swallow Creator. You are all part of Creator. You are a part of God. So part of God is just changing its frequency. Part of God has a different frequency. Part of God wanted to go in there. And this brilliant consciousness created a true wickedness. Even though we're not supposed to say that, but dude, you can describe it. You can describe something wicked, couldn't you? And you're going to say it's something just God, yes. It's not that God allowed something horrible to happen. It's that was God. That's how brutal the law of one is. How do you deal with that? Right? What energy, how do you get past that? That's not God though, yes? That's what, if you look at this scenario, consciousness and where you are in it, like somewhere, that's why we made a diagram, so you can at least comprehend some of that majesty, man. You see that diagram I made? It's like, wow, man, it's got so much code. It's like, motas. This is very, what you call, when you speak two languages, it's kind of like bilingual throughout my whole show. I'm sorry. I've had some people leave comments like, what language are you speaking? It's usually different languages. It's sort of part of myself now. You know, you would say your awareness grows. You see more parts of yourselves, and some of them aren't even human. You realize these simultaneous lifetimes now, in the now. Okay? Well, they're in another dimension, even a subdimension. That would be past or future from your current time space. Because it's not real, but we can make reference to the manifestation process. So that's why in this matrix, God created it to have free will. Now, do all systems have free will? No. Some systems are different experiments of God, of consciousness, of the ascended masters, of all the different founder races, and you know, ultra-terrestrials, meta-terrestrials, extraterrestrials, multidimensionals. God is great. It's like even goes beyond the time matrix, beyond other God worlds, they're called. I think she talked about some of those God worlds in the Carrie Cassidy videos, interview videos. She's called Ashana Dean in those videos. So Ashana, she's like the one who started the Voyagers books. So that's what I'm teaching from the Voyagers books. So you can get a PDF, the PDF of Voyagers, and then you can start learning some of that. And I offer some of that on my, information if you check out either my website or my Facebook or whatever. You guys are awesome, man. You're here to learn about some of that demon truth. What are those creatures? Those scary looking beings, right? Well, that's what some of these races look scary. Like to humans, some of you are so freaking afraid of spiders. Why? Because there's spiders, ETs, that probably terrorized you in other time vectors where you're not even completely human. You're some other race. Mixed ET and mixed starseed, different alien race and different history lines. And the secret is that all of those history lines are different time vectors existing in the now, all happening simultaneously. They're not interrupting or crashing into each other. They're at different, you would say, particle spin is going in an angle and a frequency. So it's got so many different alternate versions of itself. There's also something called the principle of you would say, the parallel universe. Okay, the parallel universe means you have another self. Now, some of you have experiencing demons and fallen angels. Well, some of that, and some of you explain how your dreams are repeating, like you're going to the same type of scenario. You can see it vivid, and you guys realize that these are part of your parallel you're picking up on. Some of you are very psychic, very brilliant, and you're one of these indigo children, crystal children, rainbow children, one of these highly psychic kids because you're part of these higher ET guardians. And some of you are these guardians. In today's world, you can call yourself light worker, an empath, a psychic person, a guardian. You're one of these beings who are psychic. Not all humans have these. Think about this. If you look at a normal human aura, you guys tell me if you're clairvoyant. You should not be able to see blue in everyone's aura, or green even, or especially indigo or violet. If you're really psychic and you can see people's auras, you should be able to report that, right? Not everyone has anything outside of red, orange, and yellow. Most consciousness is red, orange, and yellow. First strand, second strand, third strand.
which are levels of consciousness. Specifically 4 races, because 2 races created strand 1, dimension 1, consciousness. 2 races, the Hyperboreans and the Polarians. Then the 3rd race created the 2nd strand on its own, which is Lemurians, and then the 3rd strand was the 4th race, which was the Atlanteans. After the Atlanteans perished, we came along, the Aryan race, developing the 4th chakra. We're the 5th race, creating the 4th strand, and it keeps going on like that. Let's go all the way up. The 5th creates the 4th strand. The 6th creates the 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, creates the 9th, 11th creates the 12th. What? Yeah. We all came in from the top. We're all ascended masters. Everything in here is an ascended master. Even the particle, ultra micro particles called particae. Particae, particae, particum. We talk about the ultra micro, the fission and fusion process. That is creating the alternate reality, the parallel reality. So you're living lifetimes here, and you're living lifetimes here, and some of you are connecting to your parallel lives. So it gets all crazy. You can see all kinds of strange creatures, and giants, and demons, and some of these things could attack you. And so you guys learn spiritual protection. Like I have some notes about some of the tips I want to tell you before I end the video, because I'm trying to create this information like kind of like Harry Potter, where it's defense against the dark arts, because you do have a lot of people in black magic and also these demons from other dimensions, fallen angels. These are beings that are serving darkness, that are part of these malevolent aliens. Machiwa. Okachis. Alright, so because some of you who are becoming psychic and you might be experiencing the darkness, it doesn't mean you're damned, and doesn't mean we're supposed to be angry at you or treat you different. And if I've done that in the past, please forgive me. I'm learning myself, but I'm becoming aware of some of the things I'm supposed to help. Like you come along, and I'm meant to meet you. I'm meant to help you. That's what I feel. So I can't be, mean to, and we try not to anyways in the law of one, right? It's Makaye Wasu. And I thank you guys for being here, because it's actually unique information, and because a lot of us don't feel 100% with this holy book, whatever it might be. Some of you probably gave a lot of advice in chat, so thank you for being part of healing here. Meditation is important. These are overall spiritual energy things you could do to develop your personal spiritual protection. And it's like maybe you're the only psychic person in your family, or maybe parts of your dad, parts of your mom are into the occult, or maybe you have this in your family, and there's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean you're a cursed family. It means that you're actually have an opportunity. If you're a hybrid, you have an opportunity to heal yourself, and that's what some of you are seeking, healing. And there's supposed to be guardians helping you do that. And it's actually the Seraphi indigos, you would call them. You could say they're part of the gold order, so they have their own holy beings. And if you're part of the Holy Seraphi, the Gold Order, you're meant to heal your people, your reptilians. You're supposed to help heal that consciousness that's here. In the human hybrid reptilian consciousness, you're a Holy Seraphi born in. Like an indigo is born in to help the Elohim Anunnaki. You're supposed to help, and also the Violet Flame is supposed to help too. Some of their races are help healing the Orion races, the Gold Flame, Fallen Seraphim. So it's a very interesting scenario that some of us are part of, and it's not just intergalactic, you guys. This is interdimensional, interdensity. different reality, different biology, different consciousness, different races. That's why some of our past lives, future lives can be foreign and so extraterrestrial and so different. But maybe some of you feel really comfortable with those mantis beings or cat people, or you have a connection to Egypt or Lemuria. You remember. Some of you are remembering lives. Some of you are remembering, oh, I was that person. I was this person. I personally have done that myself. Like, you want to know your past lives really bad. So you can do this. If you weren't born super psychic, it doesn't matter. Was I able to do this before? No. I had to go on a journey. I'm so grateful. I guess I had to become homeless. I had to become humble. I had to become lacking. That was part of my healing, to be, because I wasn't always in lack. I used to have no problems with money. Every time I needed to get something, I could get it. So it wasn't like I was wealthy, but I was like, I had my own business. And slowly, because of all this changes in the world, I lost that business and suffered. It's part of my healing. I had to get away from this stupid journey I was on. I look back at it personally, I can say, wow, dude, seriously? But that was my consciousness then. And some of you can look back and maybe your consciousness was shadow. And since then, hopefully you've done shadow work, right? And so we're healing together. Some of us are our reptilian brothers, our Anunnaki brothers and sisters, we're part of the healing together. Let's heal together. Let's just be respectful to each other. You don't even have to agree with everything I say. You guys can tell me your opinions. Just be respectful, please, and you'll get the same. And we can have a dialogue, a friendly dialogue, not judgmental dialogue, because a lot of you who are dark want to be judgmental, and that's where I draw the line, because I shouldn't be treated that way, and I won't treat you that way, even if you were that way anyways. I wouldn't be treating you the same. I would just be walking away or blocking you or whatever. I hope it doesn't come to that, because I want to get along with you. I want to grow with you. I want to heal with you. So let's be respectful to each other and share our ideas. Our ideas about healing, especially. So we're all brothers and sisters. Remember, your law of one, and you guys are dark, who are used to a dark way. Maybe you want to heal and return. Well, we're inviting you. and we're like it's like historical. This has happened more than once, not just now in 2022 or whatever, the Stargate opening cycle, Stargate closing cycle we're in now, because now the gates are going to be closing, which is affecting the dramas, because it's affecting the energies of the planet and the consciousness on Earth. You know it's going to get volatile, like energies start to go dark, and you got to know about how to protect yourself. Like, let's say it was kind of like the Revelations. How would you be able to know what to do, for example? So we think about things on this spiritual warfare point of view, that the demons are real. It's not a joke. And some of you awakening, you think you're doing something wrong. Holy One, you're not doing something wrong. What's happening is you are becoming psychic. Maybe you were born psychic. You were a kid as psychic. Okay, there's some of you like that too. It means you're probably highly evolved in consciousness. You're just stuck in the dark, or you can't move past a certain point, because mostly in the dark architecture, they're using you. They're vampiring you. They have access. You're part of their Templar. We don't agree. The Guardians don't victimize their own lower selves, lower aspects, but the darkness will. And you feel like you're helpless against that, because they're so powerful, and you see so much dark shit around you, and some of them attack you. How do you protect yourself? Well, one of the most powerful things is a 12th dimensional shield called the Maharata. Check that out. In some of these tips were like breath work, develop. Let me get to. Are you channeling? Are you communicating with spirits? You would want to see if you're actually receiving communications. What are they saying? Okay? And it has to be important that you have a protection, an awareness of protection of your living space, you know, and even clear bad air if you have to change filters in your house, or have one. I have one of these like HEPA filters, a small one. Or make sure you get plenty of fresh air if you're possible to leave the window open with the screen, or go for walks. Be active, go jogging, which I can give myself that advice of jogging, but I do go for walks. And you want to do the shadow work I mentioned earlier, and also ego work, because a lot of us have ego. It's not like the same as egotistical. The ego is not bad. It's not, I know some of you want to say it's bad. You're supposed to get rid of your ego. Holy One, it's part of your mental body. What you're saying then is, okay, I'm going to get rid of my mental body. No, not only that is you allowing this negative, you know, they want you to do that. Like, oh, just give up your, you know. There's a ego that can be bad, but it is not, it's the mental body. You don't just like stop using it. It's actually, without the mental body, you can't bring in this code. You're just stuck and blocked there if you're not. So we're learning that. We're learning about the demons and the fallen angels and the ETs, because now you understand. Now you have ideas of and recognize it in the world and in people, and especially some of your powers and awareness, your abilities are turning on. You're seeing things in the world, the spiritual world. No, you're not doing something wrong. You're not crazy. If it's information you might be learning that's teaching you that. Just now you're recognizing what's not law of one. Look at that. Look what they're teaching you. Look what they're teaching you. That's all you have to do. Is it against the law of one? Is it anti-Christos? Machiwa. You can use frankincense resin. You can use myrrh resin. Not stick incense, holy ones, please. The actual resin, that means you need a charcoal disc, which you just light in a few seconds. It's hot and ready. Then you put the incense resin and it starts smoking, and that is real incense. And this will help you protect. Some people can say that holy water from the Catholic Church could help you for real. They've noticed a difference. But you could also use frankincense and resin and myrrh resin. These are two of the most strongest ones you can use for protection against these. Because no, this is energy. This is consciousness. You got a problem with demons and stuff, you got a problem with your biofields. They're infiltrated, they're attached. Now you're seeing them. Well, to fix that scenario, you have to start, doing this, like becoming aware of this information and cleaning your energies, protecting, like go through a cleansing of energy and then a protection of it, protecting your biofields. And one of the biggest tips I told you was the Maharata seal. And aromatherapy is another good way, because you want to get that in your space. You're thinking about your personal aura field space, but also the space that you're in of your room or the house or whatever. You learn about these spiritual, it's not magic per se, but it's energy, consciousness work, protection work. You become aware of your biofield, and you become aware of your spiritual energies in a space that you can actually alter. You change that vibration with this powerful freaking incense resin. Frankincense. Unbelievable, dude. It's the number one thing you should use. These things will not like that. Sage is okay, but nothing's going to compare to, if you want my opinion, nothing's going to compare to frankincense. Resin, not stick incense, please. So room sprays, people can make the room sprays. You can do feng shui. Remember, think of how you change the vibration. Crystals like black tourmaline or obsidian is grounding, and you're receiving this kind of like protection against psychic attack, any type of those negative energies. Like you would say, you would use, probably stack some of these things. If you got a serious problem, do several of these things together and you should be able to be affecting a cloud around you that's protective. There's actual, lots of information about how to do this. So if you're having a problem, you guys, it's not hopeless. You can start protecting these parts of yourself. Sulfur powder. I haven't used that myself, but you can look that up. Sulfur powder has been used. You have to do certain things with it. Same with salt. You can use salt to do protection, and you're thinking about mostly your house or room or whatever. You learn little things that people do with these energies. You have to think energetically, like that is what's under you call the matrix. Under the hood of physical reality is an energy matrix. So we're becoming experts in energy, experts in consciousness. And realize that we have to deal with demons and fallen angels. So we do stuff like spiritual baths. That's called ritual baths. Mostly you're using flowers and herbs in your bath water, and you do things. You're gonna become knowledgeable about what to put in your bath. And these things are just another thing of what would help cleanse and protect your body energies, your biofield. So you're protecting the biofield in different ways. Like I have these crystals, very helpful, positive, sacred, geometrical, crystalline energies. So you can benefit using energies. And if you're having problems with darkness, use a black stone or a red stone. But a lot of the black stones are just fine. Like obsidian, that's one of my favorite. When I look at an obsidian, it's got this amazing type of effect when you look at it. I prefer crystal balls because they're very comfortable and ergonomic. They fit perfectly and they radiate in all directions instead of a pointed crystal. That's what you would want though if you're trying to do healing work on someone, because it's focused, very laser focused. And this would be like a general radiation. But that's right here on my palm chakra. And you can feel these, when you open your psychic centers, you feel them. So you know it's not bullshit. Some people probably think it's the devil or bad. It's used in technology. Hello, sophisticated electronics. Crystals are very useful, many uses. So, and I had to make all these notes for one of my clients, so I love to share it with you guys as well. And besides salt, you can, coal is actually, believe it or not, something that absorbs and removes negative energies. And it's also perfect if some of you are having problems in your dreams. You guys, what is a dream really? Come on. You're changing your vibration in your sleep, in your brain, first of all. You're going from beta to alpha, and then you go into sleep, into theta, and then deep sleep would be delta. Your brain wave is changing, which is what you would perceive as waveforms and vibrations. They're speeding up, okay, or slowing down. So, well, that's what energy is doing too. It's speeding in frequency. And some of you are speeding in frequency. You're changing your crystal body, which is changing your scalar waveform, the matrix behind the reality. You're changing it. You have abilities to do that. Make a talisman, make an amulet, something that protects you. Another way to cleanse your body is through a sweat lodge. You can steam room or sauna. These are perfect for toxicity and removing some of these energies in your body. You guys become knowledgeable about healing yourself through vibration and energy. And speaking of vibration, music. Having music in the background is another thing that you guys can do, because it's kind of like you're doing like a defense, man. Like defense against the dark arts. You start stepping these things up in your life. You start changing the vibes, baby. Okay? Well, that's defense. Some of the times you're experiencing these demons or fallen angels because these are not protected. And they're able to come in and you perceive them. You experience the demon. Whoa. I'll share a story, you guys. I've seen a succubus, man. And it affected me physically. And it was attacking me. I've been attacked. And it wasn't even my house. I was like, I was checking, make sure everything's going. I wasn't even in my, it was visiting, so I wasn't thinking about protection. Actually, when you travel, that's one of the times you should think about it, but I wasn't aware in my life then. Very obviously, I was caught off guard because this thing was so powerful, dude. It was trying to stop me from getting off my bed. I had to try hard to get off of my bed to get this thing off of me. And I could see the creature had fangs. And it was angry and vicious, and it was forceful. It wasn't even like close to me. It was kind of like a few feet away, but it was still using energy on me. And so this was me visiting someone else's house, sleeping in their room, and now suddenly I'm being attacked by a very powerful. You guys will get attacked. They're threatened by you, and they're gangsters anyways. They're like little criminal spirits. They're gonna attack you. Darkness attacks light. It wants to eat you, consume you, vampire you. So they're scary. They're not nice. They're not in our best interest. Toyota I. Seth, oh, thank you for your kind words. Yeah. It does happen to some of us. It even happened with a lot of energies I used to not know of this Christos information or how to protect myself. And I've seen some of these beings that were dark. And I've seen hard things that are even hard to describe. That don't have bodies like these things you're thinking about anymore. Something you don't really relate to is consciousness. There's so much consciousness out there, man. There's so much life out there. These are stargates to those worlds. You open these are freaking stargates to that dimension of reality. That's what a chakra is. This is to the 6th dimension of reality. And when most humans are embodied, here are only 3D consciousness. It's these future beings coming in with 4th, 5th, and 6th. You have 4th, 5th, and 6th in your indigo child DNA coming into a human DNA of 1, 2, 3. Most humans only have 3 DNA. And you have what? You have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6, sorry. This is 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When most humans are only 3. Oh, 3. Oh, 3 solar plexus. You're 3 more levels in evolutions. So you're a time traveler coming to the past because you've already been through dimension 3. You've been through dimension 4 and dimension 5 and now dimension 6. So you came back into time and incarnated, you made a soul agreement and incarnated here. Not to kick back. Well, maybe you are just supposed to observe. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. That was totally out of character, sorry. That sounds pretty, not very fruitful. How is that better? Sorry. We're just trying to, like, evolve. I want to evolve. Sorry, I'm going to evolve. You want to not actually de-evolve? Go ahead. Yes, your free will. Even you yourself, if you're in religion, God gave you free will. Are you using it? Do you have a will? Do you have some intentions in your energy? Are you trying to manifest something to come into your life? Or you have no will, no intentions, and people have been pushing you around your whole life? Well, you don't have to. Come on. Be stronger. You can. And you're not alone. You saw these beings talking to you from light. It was reminding you of what is light. Did you hear some of those holy beings? Amachiwa. I just feel kind of like mystical experiences in my energies when I'm talking to you, sorry. But I haven't smoked in 2 days, so since I did, I'm like, whoa. I should do that more often. Smoke less. And then eventually don't smoke at all. And then, but honestly, I believe that mushroom is actually designed to create superhumans. That's my humble opinion. I had the most profound experiences in my life with this medicine. And you guys, honestly think about it. You're trying to spiritually awaken. Well, while most people call it drugs, they're going to keep on calling it drugs. I'm not talking about drugs, but you are, I guess. Anyways, that's a conversation, right? This is medicine. This has got many properties of healing. But now we're talking about mushroom. That's something else, man. And by the way, that lasts for freaking, 1/3 of your day. Like 68 hours. 6 to 8. Maybe less. Depends on the dosage. But dude, we're trying to spiritually awaken. Let's say you're at the beginning and you haven't had a psychic experience. Well, you could. You're like, why would I? Because of all these demons. And you're going to learn how to not... You're going to learn about protection. You did. You're learning about protection. You will learn. You will practice it, right? I want to give some of those tools to you. You're going to learn some on your own, of course. But I'm going to add more to your tool set. So if you want to learn more, get a one-on-one with me, and we can sit together and you can talk about anything you want, man. I'm here for you. And there's other guardians, but I hope I can, be someone that helps make a difference. I believe a lot of you in chat, you're meant to make a difference. I'm sorry we had some bot. You got rid of the bots, but look, there's a lot of authentic people here, and I'm not trying to challenge your beliefs or your religion. We simply speak from what this information is coming from, guys, from these guardian races, which are following the law of one. And so, basically, I'm trying to make it explicit what is law of one and what isn't. What is not all are equal. So, once again, you might not want to believe in that, and that's fine. You don't have to believe anything anyone says. Let's say you were brought into a strict religion when you were just a kid. I was brought into Christianity. I'm not saying I even regret it. I'm just saying that it took me on a different path, man. And honestly, I had bad experiences in some of this growing up in churches. Not to say I was abused, really, but I'm just saying that we were, what's this? Some notification I've never seen before. Now would be a good time to answer ads. I don't know what that's about. But, well, there's nothing good coming out of the Galactic Federation. Nikki, thank you for shining your light, Holy One. Evil trickster spider in the house. Yes, you want to go back knowing that you connect to your identity as God. So when we are evolving on a spiritual journey, we're returning back to God. You never really leave God. I mean, you don't actually leave God. But what you do is you're becoming more aware of what the levels. You're growing in your levels of awareness of the levels of God. And it's amazing because you realize, well, this is a 15-dimensional system, but there's still more God levels beyond, more experiences in the particle universe and all those parallel universe, and then there's also parts of us in the phantom universe. It's not like you have, we talk about all your lifetimes as being a Christos family, not a soul family that's smaller. We're talking about all the family of your incarnations. That's a minimum of 1,728 lives. An indigo child, light worker, empath will have more. A starseed will have more DNA, like up to 5,000, 6,000 lives, according to the Guardian information. So all of that, thousands of lives, however many, some of that is dark. Some of you have demons and fallen angelic lifetimes, ideas and energies in some of your incarnations. Maybe not this one, but I must have a wicked one, you would call wicked, dark ones, because I've experienced some of those beings, and some of you might have had it, but you don't like that. You changed, or you want to change. You don't want to be around dark
angry, dangerous spirits, right? Because they can be. Don't set yourself up, honey. Learn to protect yourself. Learn to be like defense. Come on, it's not even that hard. You can use like kitchen stuff. You can use some stuff that's lying around a house to reach those levels in this reality fields, in the astral, the fourth dimension, or beyond. We got to be. It's not, it's not like there's a lot of manuals that teach you how to be psychic, like know all this stuff in one source. But as you develop this knowledge of evolving your chakras through mechanics of stuff to accelerate in one lifetime, you'll finish it. You want to finish the fourth strand and the fifth strand. And more. There's something called sliding. We have to learn some sliding. I haven't taught that yet. But if you're into constant studying, you can learn this stuff. You can find the free versions if you want to. I'm not trying to promote that. Sorry. I'm just saying that if you don't have money, you can still find the work out there if you're persistent. And I would suggest learning Kathara if you can. The Kathara system is important, but there's now new information that I would actually recommend if you want to learn, or if you can learn, is the Tantri Ahora's teachings. That's in her website, new information. And you would say modern information, because a lot of the old information is from 2012, not dismissing it, just saying that there's some essential mechanics you will want to learn from the new information. I'm just your brother Thavian saying, hey, thank you guys for coming to my live, man. I'm not, don't worry, I'm not going to just talk about demons all the time. I just know that there's an interest, and also there's a need to talk about these false creeds and religions. Not hate on them, not point the finger at all different religions. Certainly not. Now, if you heard that channel, that long messages earlier, and if you thought that was all dark, no, man. That was someone being telling you of the real demons in your world. They're real, man. They exist. Look. But we love them, but they need healing, and this is what you need to do to be cautious. You don't want to put your own kids in danger. You don't want to put yourself in danger. I mean, some of you play with Ouija boards. You're putting yourself in danger. You're not on a spiritual path. You don't know what the hell those things are. Is it smart to be playing with spirits? Oh, you don't think it's real yet? Oh, it's real, honey. You can protect yourself against certain things, but invisible forces that you don't have no knowledge about. Learn the Maharic shield. You'll trump astral, fourth dimension. You'll trump 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. That's the one that we're concerned about. All the way down with 12th. We're learning the 12th dimension, so it goes beyond all these beings. Where the guardians have taught us how to trickle it in, how to bring it in. And I'm simply following their techniques, and I see it working in my life. Some of you know it works in your life. It's defined in what you start perceiving. It's not a belief. It's not some false hope. You could actually escape and ascend, and you're going to try to know how to do it. I honestly hope you've seen a UFO, because that is likely you're allowed to see it. They know. They have powerful, unbelievable technologies to communicate with you. You don't understand the guardians, maybe, but there's a lot of things happening that might even block some of your communications right now. But some of us are getting communicated. I know I'm seeing visions for a reason. Some of you are experiencing freaking hella crazy stuff and are unbelievable contacts with these beings. You know it's real, but you also know you can't tell everybody, right? You tell everyone, they think you're crazy or something. When, dude, you're opening perceptions. It's like people have
seeing, feeling, hearing, smelling, tasting, and that's all? No, there's more senses that lets you perceive other realities that maybe you don't even believe exist. But people who are psychic all over the planet, they know these things are real. You say it's all in their head. That's what the shrink wants to tell you, the psychologist, the pharmacist. They want to get your abilities to be kill indigo. What? Shrink indigo, disempower indigo, make indigo forget. Is that what you're doing to your indigo child? Did some of you have to go through that shit? Oh, these people were supposed to protect you. So they don't realize what they're doing. So we have to change that. That's why it's indigos. Hi. Helping. Some of you are indigos, vatos. You know what's up. Because you're light. And you say, let's do this. Peacefully. Through awakening ourselves. Awaken yourself, Holy One. And awaken the people around you. Try. Someone will listen. Some soul, some person will need it. And you will be there. And guess what? It'll be at the right time. The right place. It will be synchrony, baby. That's what's so beautiful. We get confirmation. We do get proof. We do get communication. This is mathematically impossible. It's not a coincidence. 333. I saw 1111 3 times. What? In the same day? What? That's mathematically impossible. Understand there's a certain consistency here of synchrony in your life happening. Maybe you don't notice that. It's not, some people probably make fun of that. Look at that hippie shit or that new age stuff. Dude, you don't open your heart, obviously. Look at your speech pattern there. We see your intellect is not here. It's down here. Or maybe it's down here, Maybe it's in the first strand. Maybe you're in the second strand of consciousness. If you're in the mind, that means you're a 3 strand. But hopefully you're not down there in your consciousness. So, because it's very limiting to only have 1 strand consciousness or 2 strand consciousness. And most of the 3rd strand consciousness is distorted with these false, dark religions and spiritual, or you call science. But, so it's so interesting to see this new information. Maybe this information is new to you. It makes you think about this stuff in the Bible, for example. And you remember growing up, and you remember some things you did not agree with, and whoa. You're I'm not sure now. And that's okay, hello. You can question reality. What is reality? Once you find out. Wander, ponder, explore, maybe try some medicine. Because you want to awaken, you want to prove it to yourself, you want a confirmation once in your life. Try something to get a confirmation. And you know what? That might lead to more confirmations. And wow, subtle things, well, they do call them subtle energies, will start moving in your life, shaping your life. Becoming different choices and opportunities in your life. Go towards the light. Cleanse this hatred. Racism, come on. Did you know you were all once brown skin, white skin, yellow skin, red skin, white skin? You were all these skins. It's crazy to have this feeling of negativity towards someone's color. Because you are that too once, or will be, or gonna be. It's part of the human genome. It's part on the planet. It's not just there happenstance. It's there from circumstance. Something created And it's not just coincidental that there's different races. There's a reason, and if there's different DNA to make different races, that means it all come from one source. These are different sources, different peoples, literally. You are different races in different times, and not just in the past, but in the future. You're a spiritual being having a human experience, maybe an Anunnaki experience. Maybe you're a guardian, maybe you're a demon, maybe you're a fallen angel, maybe you're a wonderful light angel. I hope I'm a light angel. I feel like I am. I'm talking like I am. Maybe you're a dark one because you're certainly behaving and talking like one. I love you, but hey, be nice. Grow up. I love you guys. What's up? Yeah. I hate trying to stretch these to 3 hours. I'm sorry, but it's hard to stop the code coming in. I want to give it to you. I love you. Yeah. I hope it's just as wonderful next time. I'm sure it will be. It's of course, right? It's a dance. It's a symphony. It's like a I can't imagine if I do some mushroom after reaching these levels in my own journey and like seeing these confirmations. I can't wait to report to you. I'm a Kaya, and I want to teach you how to grow some for yourself. I can't monetize that video. It's not allowed to be monetized, but it doesn't matter. I want to give this knowledge out anyways. Akaya. I've done it already once. I'm already doing it twice. It's working so far. And it's going to transform my consciousness. You want to awaken? Waken. It doesn't mean do something like don't abuse it. Don't get addicted or needing it. This is an expansion of consciousness for a period of time. And then you might take months to understand. Whoa! Make sure you take notes so you don't forget right away. Make a recording if you want. Just keep it quiet and something recording you in case you want to see everything that happened. Maybe video, of yourself. That's all. Your own record. I would do that. Use a security night vision camera so it doesn't have to be light. Man. Dude. You guys all know, right? With this takes you, it helps you answer some deep question. What it does is it takes a freaking 3D person and forces you to see there's something outside your reality. You some of you don't even believe in God or believe in other worlds. I think that's it. You're died and that's the end of reality. Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Some people believe that, right? I laugh only for myself. I'm like, there's no way I would think that because there's always been a feeling of something great, like a spirit energy of some sort, even if I didn't understand it. Most people think of some creator that you're breathing, you're existing in some world that something produced it. It's not just a flashing on from what? How could no existence just suddenly exist in a moment and then you die and existence is whatever, it disappears or vanishes or no, honey. That's an atheist, right? There's no God, and when you die, I used to live with someone like that, a guy, he was just a friend, like high school buddy. He was insistent, no, you're dead, he's an atheist, you die, and that's it. Oh, okay. So you realize from a spiritual perspective, that's very limited spiritual growth. Like they haven't gone beyond this into a soul yet. Fourth astral. They don't believe in a soul yet. They don't even believe they have one. Much less an archetype, an angelic, which celestial. Much less, that goes beyond into these Gaia density and the Armatena density and the Rishi density. Moko, yeah. You guys, thank you for hanging out with me. You're awesome. Yeah. I hope some of this made you feel good in some way. Yeah. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to my homies who are members of either YouTube or Patreon. You guys are helping me survive, really, honestly. I have only a few bills, but I'm like being able to take care of my few bills. And I'm so grateful. My goal is to save up some money so I can be independent. Either living on the road again or getting my own small piece of land and living there. So I have a plan. It just depends on what's available. So, but my ultimate goal is to make sure I have a big enough room to have a very nice green screen studio, because I've had that in the past, and it helps tremendously with creativity. With the green screen, I could give you guys a whole new experience. Not to mention, I should have a holy altar or something, and incense, burning incense. I usually do. I just can't do it living here. I'm not independent. I have to be independent. I'll have my own place. I won't have rules, limitations. I want to be able to burn incense, man. That's one of the most important things I should always be doing, but I'm limited. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that eventually I need to be on my own and give you guys a better studio, a better production. It's only gonna grow, man. Especially with your help. Thank you guys for being here. And I think I might have missed one of you. I'm sorry if I didn't say something. Wow, there's a lot of you. Evil Trickster Spider, I had to open one of your messages. What? This is so long. Oh, it doesn't show me the whole chat. I go to the top and it's not, I can't. I'm sorry if I didn't say something to one of you guys. No disrespect. I try to look at this later as well. So I love all your guys' comments. Thank you for being part of this. You guys put your thoughts and words here. You're leaving your energy. So if you're being mean, you're leaving your energy to ruin someone else's day, or try to. Most of you are filled with love. Thank you so much for you. I love you. Unconditionally, brothers and sisters. Come again. I hope you have another wonderful experience. And consider joining at least liking the video. I had my Vato Locos remind me to suggest. I never suggested. I suggesting now. Please like the video, guys, if you learned something or liked something at all. And please subscribe if you haven't, and even consider joining, because you will get more perks and more information and more, access to me. So I love you so much. You're part of the team. You're part of the family. Yeah. We got many memories to share together. Let's do this. Yeah. I can't wait to see you again. Peace, blessings, joy. It's a great time to be alive. Vato, see you on the flip-flop. Yeah. Namaste, starseeds, indigo children, Vato Locos. Peace.